Hey there, it's Kat and this is Brews and Reviews. So today I am not going to pull a prank on you, sorry guys if you were expecting that. I don't have the energy for pranks right now, plus stuck inside my house, so there's that. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a tag video for you today. Obviously, you can read, you read the title, you know it's the April Fool's book tag. So I was tagged by Kaz from Catsandcamera. She was the original creator of this book tag, and she tagged me on Twitter. And even though April Fool's is not my favourite, like, weird day that we all do, I still was really excited to do this. So, I'm going to get into this tag. I'm going to have to get the questions up on my phone because, like a moron, I did not write them down. Question number 1, Fooled by the Font, a book whose cover has nothing to do with the plot. So this one was really difficult for me because I spent a long time looking through my bookshelves going, well, no, that's kind of relevant. I haven't read that one, so I don't know if that's relevant. Haven't read that one either. So it was quite difficult for me, and then I eventually stumbled across Poison Study by Maria V. Schneider, and this is like Purple Green Fire, and I don't really know what that's got to do with anything because I don't remember there being any Purple Green Fire. Yeah, so the book's about a woman who is saved from being executed because she takes a job as a food taster for the commander of this land, and there's some other things that happen, but there's no Purple Green Fire, so yeah. Question number 2, Don't Joke with My Emotions, a book that lulled you into a false sense of security, then broke your heart. That epilogue though. First read this when I was 14. 14-year-old Kat, still suffering now. Every time I've reread it, still suffering. It just killed me a little bit. It was all hunky-dory up till that last page, and then you're like... So anyway, that was sad, and it made me very sad. So King Beyond the Gate by David Gemmell. Question number 3, Leafing Through Lies, a book with a misleading synopsis. Okay, so I wouldn't necessarily say that this is a misleading synopsis. It kind of is. I think perhaps it was more a mixture of the synopsis and what people on BookTube were saying about it. So the book I'm talking about is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. So, my thoughts on this book is that I really liked it, but the main thing that a lot of people were saying about this book when it first came out was, oh my god, Jude and Coddan, I love it, there's such, like, romance, and I love it, ooh, romance, and it wasn't what this book was for me. This book was way more about, like, politics and intrigue, and I love that, but there wasn't enough of that in the blurb or what people were saying about it to make me think that that's what this book was about. I went into it thinking this was, like, a dark fae romance, and I got a bit of, like, a teeny bit, but like it was mostly about other stuff, so I felt like it was a bit misleading what everyone was saying about it. I still really enjoyed it, but like in a different way to the way that I thought I was going to enjoy it. Question number 4, You Played Yourself, a book you really thought you would enjoy but didn't. Well, yeah, A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir, because I really enjoyed An Ember in the Ashes, and then when I got to this one I was like, I don't care. Like, I almost DNF'd this book midway through, and I was like, I paid for the audiobook, I'm getting through, and then I bought this for like £1 because I was like, I want to hold it up in videos to say how rubbish it was because I really hated it. Sorry, this is an unpopular opinion, but I feel like everything that I loved about the characters in the first book was trash in the second one, and all of like the villains became like mustache-twirling villains that knew everything and were always one step ahead of the main characters for like no reason at all. It just didn't feel very realistic, and it felt like a really weird turn for the series to take. I really enjoyed the first one. I still stand by the first book being a great book. This one, I did not enjoy at all though. Question number 5, Personal Prank, a book you keep telling yourself you're going to read but haven't yet. It's Timeline. Timeline by Michael Crichton. I keep picking it up, I keep putting it on lists, I keep saying I'm going to read it, and then I don't. It just doesn't happen. It's such an ugly cover. It's got deckled edges, and it's a hardback. It's so difficult to pick up. I just don't want to do it. But like I do, because I really want to read it, because I really love the film. It was like a nostalgic trip for me when I was younger, and I really want to read it, but no, still haven't read it yet. Probably will soon. Probably not. Question number 6, Fooled You, a book that caught you by surprise. Bam, plot twist. Okay, so spoilers for the book that I'm about to hold up, and the book is The Book of M by Peng Shepherd. So, like, scroll until I stop holding this book up, and then the spoilers will be done if you haven't read this. You gone? Yeah, good. Okay, so one of the main characters in this book loses her shadow, and it means that she's losing her memories, and she wanders off, and her husband is left looking for her, and he goes on like this massive thing, and he's like feeling so desolate. And then at the end of the book, you discover that Max is still alive, and her memories are still there, and there's a way to work around losing one's memories. And then I'm like, oh gosh, this is so cute, yay, Max and Ori can get back together, and I'm like really happy about this. And then it turns out that they put the memories into a different woman, and it was just a different woman, and I was like, I'm still shook. Like, I hate it. Like, I hate that that's what happened, because like it's so horrible, and I was like so getting like pumped up for like the good thing to happen, and it was like, no, it's not the good thing, oh my god. So yeah, it made me very sad reading this. That was a twist that I didn't see coming at all. Question number 7, Fake Your Death, a book that tricked you into thinking your fave was untouchable. Again, spoilers if you haven't read The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Wait until I've finished holding this up, then you can listen to me again. My fave dies. My fave always dies. I was going to tell you about some other books where my fave dies. I feel like this wouldn't be a spoiler for a lot of people, because I know a number of people have read this book, and it's likely that you'll know exactly which character that I'm talking about. I'm still mad. Question number 8, Foolproof, a book that completely satisfied you. So for that one, I'm going to go with Morning Star by Pierce Brown. This is the 3rd book in the Red Rising trilogy, and I think that this is part of the reason that I haven't yet continued on with the 2nd trilogy that he's writing, because I'm just so content with how this ends. I know there are things that are still like left open, and there's a lot of things that can still happen, but it just tied in such nice ways, as if he could have left it there and I would have been just so happy with that. So yeah, I love this book, and I love this series as a whole, but I just think this just ties it up so well. I would have picked Golden Sun, except that ending though. Anyway, I love this one, and I'm gonna put it down now. Yay! So there you have it, there's the April Fool's tag. So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!